I had just left my church and I was in a place where I wanted to study the word for myself because I was looking for meaning. I was looking for answers, or maybe not answers, but insight into racism and how black folk, white folk, how we all worship, in the Christian space, how we're all worshiping God the Father, but racism still exists. It just didn't make sense to me at the time. My vision is clearer now, but back then I really was searching for that meaning, trying to figure out what was really going on in the world, right? So I left my church because I wasn't gonna get that there. And I realized that it was time to figure it out on my own. Church is someone else's interpretation. You're not freely thinking about the text. So I realized that in order for me to get down to the bottom of racism for me personally, I had to read the word on my own. It led me to read books. And I'm not even talking about like super out there books like on religion and stuff like that, but just your basic apologetics type stuff. So I started with apologetics as recommended by the pastor who was over the church. It led me to Pastor Darby. And I really wish that I would have been prepared for what I was going to hear watching his sermons. I'm somebody that's been in church my entire life. I grew up in church. As I said in previous videos, I consider myself to be a church girl. I was a church girl. I love church. I loved that. But I was traumatized by it at the same time. It's so toxic. It's such a toxic relationship. So when I was watching a sermon, I'm not thinking that I'm going to hear something that's going to change everything and make me question life, but that's exactly what happened. So I just feel like he needs a warning label. One of his sermons came across my feed, and the rest is literally history. I started to watch them daily. I studied the topics, and honestly, like after experiencing his way of teaching and the way that, or not way, but the topics that he discussed, you can't go back to a regular church after that. So it has ruined my ability to go to church because if you're not talking about these things, I just don't have the time to sit in here. He made me see that a lot of pastors are really just glorified motivational speakers because there's no meat. And it just really reinforced that I had to read the Bible for myself. And so I think that even though he should come with a warning label, there are definitely wonderful things that happened in my life as a result of that. And that he was really part of my journey.